to A Moment in Time with Taylor. I'm so excited to be kicking off. Well, first, I'm excited to be done with our 30-day salad a day challenge. Ooh, I forgot to turn moderation off, so I apologize to anyone I told I would turn moderation off on Friday. I'm going to have to do it after this broadcast. Good morning, Nikki. How are you this morning, Mr. Canada? Whoa, what's going on with that drop? Why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? Why is it? I don't know. Joy must be working on it or something. I'm also fantastic. I'm excited to be done. Hey, thank you, 05W. Oh, Waldo. Thank you for sharing this on Twitter. I really appreciate that. I'm excited because we're kicking off 2 new challenges. Cuba! Hi, Mitch. How are you? Domal? I don't know what that means. What did I say yesterday? Oh my gosh, Mitch, you'll appreciate this. So yesterday I did a quick scope about the attack on Syria, and I totally almost said the attack on Cuba. I can't get Cuba out of my brain. I don't know why. Hey, Nikki, thanks for inviting your followers. Mwah, you're so awesome. I'm so glad we connected. Agabase. I'm not sure what any of this means, so I'm going to stop reading your comments. Oh, and now you're probably going to have to get blocked because you're going to keep going. Or that was just correcting a typo. I still don't know what it means at all. Okay, so we are going to be doing a 30-day forearm stand challenge. So each day you have, if you're going to do the challenge, if you have a forearm stand practice, please don't do this if you're a beginner to yoga. But every day I'm going to be trying to do a forearm stand every single day for the next 30 days, and I invite anyone else with an advanced enough yoga practice to do the same. Personally, I can't actually do a forearm stand yet, so I'm hoping we'll actually see my progression from not being able to do it to being able to do it. Periscope enabled 360. What do you mean enabled 360? People have already been doing 360 scopes, I thought. Hi, Eddie. Oh, I can translate that. I guess I could have translated the other ones. That says nothing. Okay. So we're going to be working on our shoulders and our upper body pretty much this whole month to make sure that we can get up into our forearm stand. So the second challenge is called Femyoga Fridays. And for every Friday in the month of April, so today's your first chance, I'm going to, what the challenge is that you can be entered to win a tripod. Oh, before it was only beta. Oh, I didn't know that. So that's interesting. Okay, cool. So whoever wins the giveaway is going to get this tripod. It's a Targus TG5060TR. Need stronger coffee. And this cell phone adapter that adds on. So you'll be getting this at the end of April if you win. And the way to be entered to win this is to do a yoga scope on every Friday in the month of April. Hello, I'm in New York too. And use hashtag femyoga. So you can see the hashtag in the title of this broadcast, hashtag femyoga. Whether you're a guy or a girl, you can be entered to win. This is going to help me spread the femyoga brand and message, so you guys are helping me by using the hashtag. But I'm hoping that it's really going to help you because you're going to be doing yoga more often, you're going to be doing more broadcasts, and then hopefully you'll even win this tripod and you can make your broadcast even more high quality. You don't have to get out of bed to do yoga a lot of times. Yes, so you do yoga yourself, or you can, you could be filming somebody else do it, or, you know what I mean? Like if you're in a yoga class and they'll let you broadcast there, it doesn't, there's not a lot of rules. It just has to be a yoga related scope. Even if you're just doing a meditation or a breathing practice, or you're just talking about, honoring truth or honoring nonviolence, and you use the hashtag femyoga, I'm going to accept that because yoga is pretty wide range of topics that it covers. Hello, Martin. Shalom, shalom, shalom. So this is the giveaway. Yogurt Friday. That does not count. But if you use hashtag femyoga in your yoga scopes for every Friday, now you get entered every day that you do it. So you can do multiple scopes in a day, but you're only going to get one entry. And you can also do just one day, or just today on Friday. You could do just next week, or however works for you, but you can get up to 4 entries. So for each of the Fridays you'll be able to get, if there's 4 or 5 Fridays in April, I didn't actually check, but you'll be able to win 1 entry for every Friday, but you have to post on that day with the hashtag femyoga, and I'm excited. So today is our first day of that. So I did my hashtag. I'm not going to be eligible to win, so we're going to need other people to participate. Otherwise, I'm just going to have my own tripod, just like I do now. You'll try? Yay! I'm very excited! Okay. I thought I put my hair up already. Okay, so we are going to get started with our yoga practice now. Now, if you're a beginner, a lot of this stuff is going to be too advanced, so I recommend that you go really, really, really slow and always listen to your body first and me second. So don't do anything that causes you pain or discomfort. Your connection is your connection. Aw, that's a bummer. Okay, we'll see you later, Martin. Thanks for popping in. Is everyone else's connections okay? We're going to come onto hands and knees. I vacuumed the landing today. I should have vacuumed my yoga mat. Hey, Marky, how are you? Good morning. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you. That's what I need to know. Awesome. So hands are right below the shoulders. Knees are right below the hips. We're looking straight down in tabletop position, lengthening our tailbone away from the crown of our head, the top center part of our head. Marky, thank you. I really appreciate that. You have to teach me how to get the auto-tuner thing. Your voice always sounds so cool. And then from here, we'll start some gentle cat-cow. Hey, Sage, how are you today, my new friend? I watched your replay. Oh, yeah, I think I already told you that. You got me? Yay! DM me about it, or we'll just talk about it next time I'm in one of your scopes, or whatever works. So cat-cow, on the inhale, you drop the belly, lift the heart and the head. And on the exhale, you round the spine, push the earth away from you, round, and keep flowing like this. Everyone's in bed today. I tried to do a headstand in bed last night. That did not work out. I do not recommend it. I'm excellent, by the way. Polar bear. The tattoo is a dove, which at the time represented the Holy Spirit when I was a Christian, if I'm honest. And now it just, I guess, represents peace. Dry land after the flood? No, I don't know. Okay. You're on the road to LA. Oh, where are you originally from, Marky? I actually thought you were in LA. Awesome scope last night. Thank you, Sage. I appreciate that. There was so many comments coming in. It was crazy. We had people on all different sides of the spectrum. Good. And then come back to a nice neutral spine. Oh, the salad scope. Yes, that was really fun. It's snowing in Pennsylvania? Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're in San Francisco. Okay, cool. I've heard a lot of good things about San Francisco. Traffic's not so bad there, huh? Okay, actually, let's keep our hands down. We're going to curl our toes under, lift the hips up high to the sky for downward facing dog. Woo, my calves are still feeling Zumba from the other day. I don't know what I did. So I'm just pedaling it out, one knee and then the other, to lengthen my calves and hamstrings. And then I'm going to shift forward into plank pose. And take 3 circles in one direction. And then 3 circles in the opposite direction. Come back to center. Back to downward facing dog. Looking between the hands, your choice. You can step or hop forward for your forward fold. I would beat you in a yoga battle. Hi, Juan. I can't believe that, Nikki. I cannot believe that it is snowing where you are right now. That's insane. If you want to nod your head yes or shake it no to help release the neck and shoulders. Lifting the hips high to the sky. Keep weight in your heels. Relax your neck and face. Hands to the thighs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep it out and up. And exhale, hands together at the heart center. Up, hang on, pause. Pause, we're going to take a cat break. Okay. Back to the top of our mats, into Tadasana, mountain pose with the hands together at the heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, planting the hands. Your choice, step or hop back into your plank. Lowering down through Chaturanga and coming up into your upward facing dog. Ooh, this feels good. I'm going to take a couple breaths here. And then pressing back to your downward facing dog. And then come back into your plank. And we'll come down into forearm plank. And then back up into plank until you pretty much can't do it anymore. And then pause in your forearm plank and 3 circles in both directions. Oh my gosh, my shoulders! Oh my god! Okay, lower your knees. Let's take a little child's pose, for me in particular. Ooh, take a few breaths here. If you're a beginner, you can take this pose. Big toes are together. Knees can be open to allow your belly to come through. And the most important part are that your hips are back. Don't worry about getting your head to the mat. Good, and then we're going to come back into hands and knees. Oh, did I miss some stuff? Let's see. And then we'll come back into hands and knees. Coming down onto the forearms. Let's quickly just stretch the shoulders. So my knee should be right below my hips. And I'm actually going to walk do I know Namaste Yoga and confirm that? I think your translation's getting caught up. That's not proper English. So I'm lowering my chest towards the mat. You can put your forehead down, or if you can reach your chin down, you can put that down. Breathe into your shoulder girdle. And then engage your core and come back. You can see my husband? Oh, I guess if he walks by, you can see him a little bit. That's my husband. Looks like that hurts. It doesn't hurt. It feels so good. Sweet TV stand. Thanks, win big. Hello, Aaron.
We never heard that before.
Yeah, nobody's ever said that before in any of these podcasts. Sarcasm. Okay, it doesn't hurt. I promise. Richard, I wouldn't lie to you. Wait. I know you? No. Define yoga. Okay. Where are we? All right, so we're coming down to our forearms. Palms are down, fingers are spread. Try to root down through the thumb and pointer finger. Go, husband. Hug your elbows in under your shoulders and, curl your toes under and lift your hips up high for dolphin pose. So if your head touches the ground here, you just want to push really strong, lifting your hips up and back. Got hair on me. And then lower your knees to the mat. We're going to turn our palms towards each other. Go cat. Yes. So now the palms are facing each other. If you have a yoga block and you want to put that between your hands, that's fine. And then, oh, Richard, I have egg drop. I'm using egg drop, which if you broadcast, I highly recommend it. It's a really, really cool tool. You can get a free account, and then they also have like really cheap $10 a month premium accounts, which gives you even more features. Can what? I'm not sure. Called what? Oh, it's called egg drop. So if you look in my broadcast title, you'll see hashtag egg drop. If you go to that eggdrop.com, EGGDRP, you can set it to auto block the trolls. Yes. Yep. EGGDRP.com. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Thanks for asking. I love egg drop. If you do end up getting it, if you wouldn't mind letting Joey know that I told you about it, I'd appreciate that so he knows that I'm spreading the love. What is this pose? This isn't really a pose. This is half of a pose. Where do you live? In New York. So curl the toes under, lift the hips up. For our dolphin pose, again, if your head wants to come towards the floor, press strongly away, up and back. Nice long neck, relaxed face. Keep those elbows hugging in. Good. And then lower down onto your knees. You can take a little break if you want to take child's pose here, you can. It's EGGDRP. If you swipe up, you'll see the title of this broadcast, and it's right in there. Flipper. I don't live in the city. I live upstate, but I wouldn't recommend New York because the taxes and everything are just outrageous. How's the weather? It's cloudy. It's cloudy. There's no sun. But it's still early, so the sun might poke through, but it's looking pretty gloomy right about now. I'm just going to stretch my triceps really quick. If you want to do that, you can. Okay, definitely. You can do yoga with me. However, I wouldn't recommend this class if you're just starting out. Egg drop is free, Travis. I'll try to remember your name is Travis. I always call you Desert. It's free. It's totally free. That's what I used for a while. But then once my numbers started getting up and I started getting massive amounts of comments, and I'm always over here and I can't always block when I'm doing the broadcast, so I have people set up as moderators and they can block on my behalf. Now that you have to pay for Egg Drop Premium, which is like $10 a month at most. If you buy multiple months at a time, it's even cheaper. Why not? I can do it. Your house is nice? Thank you. Hello from Australia. Wow, Mac, you're in the future. Hello, tell us what happens in the future. Hello from New York. I live in Chicago. Same crap, different bathroom. Too expensive. Yeah, Chicago is overcrowded. That's awesome, though. What's awesome, Shiny Hippie? Thank you. If you do yoga, Shiny Hippie, I like your name. I'm doing a giveaway for this tripod with the cell phone adapter. So this is going to be given away to whoever wins. And the way that you get entered to win is that any Friday or every Friday throughout April, if you do a yoga broadcast on Periscope and you use hashtag femyoga, you can check it in the broadcast title here, hashtag FEMYOGA. You'll be entered for a chance to win this tripod with the cell phone adapter so that you can have, your camera set up really nicely and you can adjust the height and the angle, and it just makes your broadcast look a lot higher quality. I'm doing yoga. San Fran is the highest place to live. I'm going to win that. Win what? Oh, you're going to win the tripod. Oh my God, I'm so slow. Being able to have someone moderate for you is cool. Yes, it is. It really, really so is. It so is. What kind of speakers are those? Polk Audio. Polk. More wars. How great. Did you see my broadcast last night, Jerkface? The same looking wood floors? That's funny. That's funny. AI? Did you say AI? Hey. Hey, Mac. I'm about to get on my inversion table. That's so cool. That's so cool. You should broadcast it. Oh, broadcast it and then use hashtag femyoga and you'll be entered in a chance to win the tripod. You saw a little of it. Okay. Thanks for your scopes. Oh, no problem, Canadian Minger. I'm still going. We took a little break there, but I have a lot of announcements today. Periscope kills battery so fast. Do you have an iPhone? It's just because your iPhone battery is weak. I broadcast pretty much all day, every day, and I don't ever have a problem with my battery. But yeah, it helps if you can plug it in while you're broadcasting, and then you won't have to worry about it. All right, so we're going to bring our elbows under our shoulders. I have an HTC M1, M18, I believe. So, or no, it's HTC One M8, I think. And that's the kind of phone I have, and I don't ever have a problem with battery, so get that. Galaxy S8 Edge. Oh yeah, Samsung does not like to work with Periscope in my experience. I find most people that have the most glitches on here have Samsungs, whether it's the Note or the Galaxies. Like the audio and video will be out of sync. I mean, a lot of times it's just, I don't know why it's not compatible, but it's not. Okay, so this is the hardest one. Get ready. Get your shoulders strong. They should be really nice and warmed up now. Palms are up, and I'm going to try to keep my thumbs down. It's difficult, but we're going to try to keep our thumbs down, keep our elbows hugging in, curl the toes under, and we're going to take 5 breaths in our dolphin pose. Good, and then find your child's pose for 5 breaths. Releasing the shoulders. Yanni SC, thanks for inviting your followers. I appreciate that. And Sikai, thank you also for inviting your followers. I appreciate it. Bigger screen on the S8 means less battery. Aha, that makes sense. That makes sense. You're very smart, Dark Face. But Apple has the least VR. No Netflix VR. VR? What? Netflix VR? I didn't hear anything about that. Teach me, Travis. The battery lives are virtually identical. Yeah, so I don't know why people are having problems. I don't have any issues with my battery. But I know my friend has an iPhone, and her battery is dead like 100% of the time. Danique, you guys know her. She's coming over today. I feel like she can never broadcast because, well, now she can't broadcast because her camera is smashed up. But she can typically not broadcast because her battery is dead. Apple is the best. No, Mac, no. Thank you, Trivia Talk. I would rather have a slightly thicker phone and better battery life. Yeah. I agree with that. The lithium batteries are nice and light, though. They shouldn't even need to be thicker. I don't know. I don't know a lot about batteries. Mr. Perfect would know. Not a lot of yoga going on. Listen, my arms, they're sore. My triceps. Let me see you do some of this stuff. I'm just full of helpful info. Thank you. I like your name. Let me follow you, shiny hippie. Oh, let me not flash everyone. Shiny hippies getting followed by Femyoga Taylor. Congratulations. It's a big deal. Not really. Okay. Just wait until this new battery tech gets developed. Alan is the name. The tag is just a bunch of letters. Okay. Hello, Alan. If you put your name on your Periscope, I would be able to see it on Egg Drop that your name is Alan. Same thing with Jerkface. I don't know his name, but it just says Jerkface, so that's what I go with. Thanks. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I'm going to migrate the camera over now. We're going to try our forearm stand, because I know I started late. Yeah, we're running pretty late today. So, I can get that one. Okay. Let's bring you in nice and tight. And crank this up a little bit. Yes, men can do this, Harold. Harry. I think you go by Harry, if I remember correctly. Yes, men can do this. Actually, it's probably easier for men to do this because we're focusing so much on upper body strength right now. Are you saying ouch? Did I hurt you? I'm sorry. You're all set now. My hands are off. Netflix VR for free. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I actually have a Galaxy 3, but I probably can't get it on there because it's so old. Okay, so let me bring my mat over. We have a clump of cat hair over here. I literally vacuumed just the landing, not the floor. And I was still 10 minutes late getting started, so don't worry, I'll vacuum the floor after. I have the vacuum right over there. Okay. I know some of you are sitting there thinking, I don't care if this girl vacuums, but trust me, people comment on it on Periscope all the time. So, don't fall. Okay, I will try, Zombie Dan. I will definitely try. I'm a long way away. Of what? Over here, you mean? Salvador Dali experience. No, I don't make people take their shoes off when they come over. I'm pretty laid back. You have bad knees, though. One tip I would say is don't call any part of your body bad because it has a negative connotation. But if certain positions causes your knees pain, then you wouldn't do any posture that causes your knees pain. So a lot of times we'll be sitting down like this, and this might be really painful for your knees. So we could have you sitting in a chair instead. So you would be, I don't have a chair, but you'd be sitting in a chair like this, which is a lot less stressful on the knees. And then we could move you down to a bolster pillow and kind of progress. But what I do here in the mornings is kind of just like a freestyle, my personal yoga practice. It's typically more advanced. So if you're looking for something more custom and more gentle for beginners, I do teach that all the time, but I don't do it for free on live streaming unless I'm feeling so led. You can watch yesterday morning's replay. That was gentle yoga for beginners. But other than that, you would want to go onto my website, femyoga.com, and you can purchase some private sessions on there. They start at $60. This is an odd scope. You've never seen a yoga scope before? Yes, I am an instructor. Hey, Hansi. Hansi. Hey, Hansi. I can do that, but it hurts to straighten them again. Interesting. Do you have arthritis? Different location? You just found me? What do you mean you just found me? Oh, you mean this is the first time you've been here? Well, welcome to my Scope Mac. I'm glad you're here. We're going to try to do our forearm stand. We'll see how it goes. So, something that can help you if you have a yoga block and you place it in front of the wall at its lowest level, the width is about where your fingers should be for your forearm stand. Warrior pose? All right, we can do warrior. Well, I don't know, maybe. They are yoga blocks, yes. Hansa, have you ever blocked anyone before? Oh, wait, is Hansa still here? Is that Hansa? You change your picture so often. No, I think he's gone. Nikki, are you paying attention? We gotta try to find this person. Hi, AC Moore. Why block someone? Oh, because he's being rude, trollish. It's not you, don't worry. How are you? I'm excellent. How are you? How are you? Apparently, I'm like a smoke detector. He's like, okay, as long as it's not me. Yeah, no, I don't allow negativity on my scopes as much as I can help, because I know as soon as I go over here, he's going to start talking again, but not a whole lot I can do about that. So Nikki, if you're paying attention, and you can block this person if he says anything else that's rude, I would appreciate it. It's like NBA, what's his name? NBA something. NBA crossover 101. Okay. So, flatten that out. going to do is I'm going to put my head down first and come into headstand. And then I'm going to bring my feet to the wall. I'm going to use the help from the wall to push into my shoulders and lift my head off of the floor. And then I'm going to try to balance into my forearm stand as long as I can. And I'll probably try this a couple times, unless the first time I can hold it for a few seconds. You know what? I'm just going to cheat. I'm going to interlace my fingers. That was attempt number 1. Thank you for clapping. Kate, you're so funny. No, you didn't see me lift my head up and do the forearm stand? So you must not have been listening. So I said I'm going to start in a headstand, bring my feet to the wall, press to use that to help lift my head up off the ground because I'm still working on the shoulder strength to actually push up into it. And kicking up into it for me feels more unsafe, so I'm trying to figure out a way to lift up nice and slow and controlled into it like I do my headstand. So I'm still kind of experimenting with some stuff. But if you have some tips, I'd love to hear them. Well, then don't do it. If you can't do it, don't do it. Just keep working on your dolphin pose like we were working on, where you have your hands. You can interlace your fingers if you want. You can have them down. You can have them facing each other. You can have them up like we were just working on today. Curling the toes under and lifting the hips up. So you're just working on this strength here in the shoulders. Pushing strong, keeping the head off the ground, and just working on that. So just work on that instead. Don't worry about lifting up at all yet. Okay, well, if you want to tell me what you'd like me to do differently, I'm open to hear it. I don't know what you mean just saying I need to spend more time on my setup, like how much more time do I need? Is that enough time for you, Kate? Yeah, I'll try the other leg this time. Woo, my shoulders. I'll probably do one more time. Thank you, Zombie Dan. I'm not going to go through the window, don't worry. This is a door anyway. I'm just going to take a few breaths here. Actually, I'm going to get a little sip of water. And keep in mind, I've been practicing yoga for probably about almost 4 years. Letting yoga go to your head, literally. Thank you, Kate. Is that what you mean? Just like really focus on getting like the elbows in alignment and like just really take your time lifting up and off? Whew. Okay. I can feel it. I can feel my triceps are already like, woo! This is going to be good. This 30 30-day challenge. So, Kate, I know you're kind of new to the scopes. I've been doing this almost 4 years. I'm just now starting to explore with forearm stand. I don't think I've really been taking it seriously enough, so I'm going to try one every day for the next 30 days. And hopefully you'll see my progress from not being able to do it to being able to do it in the next 30 days. So I'm going to do one last try, and then if we have time, we'll do some meditation, and we'll end the scope, and I'll be back later. Actually, I may or may not be back on later because salad challenge is over, you guys. Oh, we had so much fun last night on salad scope. So much fun. Okay. Kate, can you do a forearm stand? I'm just wondering, how do you do your arms? Because you see so many, I see people like this. I see people with fists. I see people interlaced. I feel like interlaced is the easiest for me, but I'm just curious to know if you've been trying it or if you can do it, what you think would help me or what helps you. Okay, just for the heck of it, let's just try it with the head up. Yeah, it is something where you kind of like have to kick up. But I don't like kicking up because I always feel like I'm going to flip backwards if I don't have the wall. Nope, and then I just come onto my head anyway. Okay, so I'm off my head. I know it's hard to tell. Try this way. Woo! Yeah! Woohoo! That was the longest I've ever held it. I know it's not that impressive for those of you who can do it, but that was the longest I've ever done it, so that was fun. Oh, hey, who's blocking people? Thank you. Thank you for blocking. Yay, Vicky! Thank you, Zeke. I really appreciate that. None of my other moderators are here or paying attention, so I haven't been able to get them to block. So thank you, Zeke. I really appreciate that. I really, 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 really appreciate that. I did. I got it. I don't eat sugar, but I'm just a slight framed person because even when I did eat sugar and drink beer all the time, I was still, less than 100 pounds. So it's not because of yoga that I'm small, no. Hey, Zeke. Fists are easier? You mean fists apart or interlaced? Yay, you blocked him. I love it. You still have the price tag on your yoga pants? That's funny, Drew. Arms farther apart. Nathan, I'm open to the idea. I did try that one morning because I've been doing this for a while. I tried that one morning and it didn't feel good at all. It felt like my shoulders were just going to in on themselves. So I've heard that if your elbows are wider than your shoulders, it could cause an actual impingement in the shoulder girdle. So if you want to show me a broadcast of you doing it, though, I'm open to seeing what you mean by having them wider. Because I did try to put them right under my shoulders, which is proper alignment, but let me know if you do it differently, and I can kind of watch you come into it and see what I could do differently. Thank you. I appreciate the input. You've been here before, Nathan, I think, right? Hello from Chicago. Hello from New York. Thank you, Shiny Hippie. I'm excellent. No, I'm not a vegetarian. I eat meat. Okay. So, meditation, anyone? Learn from an Indian person, please. Only Indian people can teach yoga. If that's not racist, I don't know what is. Actually, is Indian a race? Indian might not be considered technically a race. Thank you for all the hearts, effective support. Hey, I have a quest. Wait, a quest? Wait, hang on. Let me point this down. Okay, too close, too close. What am I doing? It's like I've never done this before. I'm getting stuck on my chair. Indian is a race. Nublet? Nobbit? Nobbit. What's a nobbit? Oh, it's like a knob, but a girl. Hitler did nothing wrong. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hello, Dee. Hello. I'm looking it up. We'll see who the nobbit is. Is that cursing in Britain? I don't really know. Come on. Indians do not actually belong to any racial group because, as the International Encyclopedia of the Social Sciences says, racial classification is pseudoscience. Both Asian Indian and, Native American, are they talking about American Indians? Are considered individual ethnic groups for U.S. Census purposes according to Slate. So Asian, Indian, and Native American, so it's an ethnicity. So I was right, it's not a race, it's an ethnicity. Okay, anyway. Now that we totally went off on a random tangent there. Hello, Max. You watched my ranting scope? Thank you. Peace. Okay, so I read everything. I didn't miss too much. A better table for my TV. All right, you want to buy me one? Cool. Let us meditate. You know what? I don't really want to lay down for meditation today, so I'm just going to sit. So you can always sit or you can lay down, and we're going to get ready. So we only have 8 minutes until I need to be done. So, oh yes, hip question. I'm sorry, I didn't see your comment when I went back down. Sore hip. It's going to depend where on your hip it's sore, Biggie. Trying to think of just some gentle, let me just give you a couple things before we might not meditate today, you guys. I might have to meditate later. It looks like it's going to crash. Oh, I hope it doesn't. I want to show you this, Zeke. So hopefully Zeke can still see me. No, he just left. Let me see if he's going to come on back in. Oh, Dee, I actually didn't go to jiu-jitsu last night. I didn't go. I only got 4 hours of sleep the night before, and I don't know if they're still doing the women's self-defense class, so I had to call, and they didn't call me back yet, so. Meditation, please. Okay, but Zeke is my super fan, and I just have to give him a few more seconds to come back about his hip if he wants to. We'll do 10 seconds, okay? The 10-second Zeke countdown. I know, after waiting for it. I forgot, I should have called earlier than like a couple hours before the class, but. Okay, let's just meditate then. So, sitting up nice and tall, or laying down, getting nice and comfortable. Laying down, just in Shavasana, like this. If you're new to it, you might fall asleep the first few times you try. But if you just stick with it, you'll be able to remain focused. Do what? Okay. So get nice and comfortable and begin to allow your body to relax. If you're new to meditation, you're definitely going to want to have a support behind your back so you don't have to hold yourself up, but you also don't want to be slouching. Sitting up nice and tall. Or laying down, sorry. Relaxing the body. Relaxing your face and head. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. Relaxing both arms and hands. Relaxing the whole spine. And when you're ready, relax your hips, legs, and feet. Whole body is relaxed. And when you're ready, if you like, you'll take 3 deep breaths in and out of your nose. If it helps you relax, you can open the mouth and sigh it out, letting go. There are no rules. And then let your breath return to its natural rhythm. For the remainder of the meditation, watch your breath flow naturally, noticing how it feels and where you feel it. If your mind wandered away from the breath, take a moment now to return to your breath, watching one inhale and one exhale. And then when you're ready, you can gently begin to start moving your body, however feels good for you. Hey Greg, you got here at a good time. You might have already left, but thanks for popping in. I'll see you later. Don't worry about it, Gump. Don't worry about it. And if you're laying down, you can roll onto one side using your lower arm as a pillow and just rest there for a few moments, allowing yourself to fully come out of your meditation before you come up seated. And then just come up seated when you're ready. So, Billy, you don't have to cross your legs. That's okay. Don't compare yourself to someone who's been doing yoga for 4 years and is naturally thin and is potentially younger than you. I'm not sure. So don't compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. Now, my grandmother, she's 76, and she just started doing yoga 2 years ago, maybe 3. Probably no, actually. Probably about 2 years ago. What do I think about when I meditate? It varies. Sometimes I focus on my body. Sometimes I focus on my breath. Sometimes I focus on something in my mind, like a mantra or thoughts, emotions. You don't. If you achieve what is called samadhi, if you achieve a really clear state of meditation, it'll be clear of thought. But when you're new, that's pretty few and far between. And it's not the goal. There is no goal. The goal, really, the only thing that you do when you meditate is you focus on one item, one thing. So when your mind gets distracted and wanders, you just return your thought to the one object of focus for your meditation. And if you do this every day for 8 weeks for at least 20 minutes each day, it's proven to actually improve your focus. So my grandma, she's 76, and she doesn't like to sit like this either. So she feels more comfortable. She feels more comfortable with the soles of her feet together and her knees out to the side. And then what she does is she supports her knees with yoga blocks. Yes, scope, Mac, I want to see you. So you can put yoga blocks under your legs to support your knees. And then pretty much no matter how big your belly is, you should be able to do this. Is there a pattern to internal thoughts in yoga? I'm not sure what you mean, but the average person has 10,000 thoughts a day. Thank you, Billy. It's my grandma's idea. I give her all the credit. So Minger, I'm not in great shape because of yoga. I just am small naturally, so I don't want to say that yoga makes people lose weight. But yoga is really good for improving your breathing, the oxygenation of your blood in your tissues, and your range of motion in your joints and your muscles. So it's good for flexibility, strength, range of motion, but it's not really a weight loss technique. Med and yoga? Wow. Do you ever meditate outside? Yes, when spring wants to finally show up. Let me show you what it looks like out there.
Degrees.
42 degrees. It's just clouds as far as the eye can see. No more snow. Yeah, that's a good point. Although it did snow like last week. So pretty? Yes, it is. It's going to be what?
It's going to be 60s, 70s, maybe 80 Monday.
It might be 80 on Monday, you guys. I'm so excited. All right, so everyone got to see the beautiful view. And I think that about does it for today. Here, let me, do I approach yoga the same way every time? No, it's always different. Always different. Oxford, England? Oh, cool. You must have a really cool accent, Harry. Yoga in the park with Danique then? Yes. Well, she's coming over today, so we won't be doing yoga in the park today. Am I a long way from New York City? Yeah, I am. A few hours. Thank you for sharing. So, let's check the time. Okay, I started 9 minutes late today, so I will give you guys 5 more minutes if anyone has any other questions. What are benefits of yoga? I just went over them. So they improve your breathing, flexibility, strength, range of motion, focus. Some people say memory. So there's something called super brain yoga, which you might not be able to see me very well, but let me show you the hands first. So I'm crossing my left arm across my chest, and I'm holding on to my earlobe, my right earlobe. How do I do it? Thumb in front. So thumb in the front, and my pointer finger behind. Yes, anyone can do this one. And then I cross my right arm over the top of that, holding my left earlobe. So again, thumb in front. Okay, so we're holding the earlobes. Stand up. All 10 toes pointing forward, feet right below the hips. Inhale. Exhale, squat. 14 more. 13 more. Oh, and you exhale when you come down. 12 more. 11. 10. 9 more. 8 more. 7 more. 6 more. 5 more. Last one, guys. You can do this. Ready? Squat. Good stuff. What's wrong? That's called super brain yoga. And that's supposedly supposed to improve your memory, but I don't know if I believe that that would work. But it definitely feels good. Probably gets the endorphins going. Dark scope, dark scope. There we go. I need to start remembering to wipe my camera down before I start scoping because it always looks so much better after I do that. That seems far-fetched. I agree. But it does feel good to do. You forget? Are there skills of diversity? I guess, yes. Good for relaxation in the mind, too. Can anyone do it? Yes. Yes, when the weather is nice. We'll do that, Dee. Do you do group activity with yoga? Yes. I definitely have a good memory. Thank you. Egg drop helps me a lot, though. Yeah, that one's called super brain yoga. Good day from Australia. Hello, Brad. You're in the future. Tell us what happens in the future. Hello from New York, by the way. So let me just recap what we're going over here because we have about 2 more minutes. You're welcome, Harry. You're very welcome. So, oh, thank you, thank you. I enjoyed having you. I'm so glad you guys came. Look, we have 2 Australians. You guys probably have really cool accents, too. You guys should broadcast. So, the 2 announcements. I announced them in the beginning. I'll announce them again now. Number 1 is Fem Yoga Friday, which I can't show you the tripod you're going to win because you're on it right now. But I'm going to be giving away a tripod with a cell phone adapter to 1 lucky winner at the end of April. After the last Friday in April, I'll be doing a drawing. And the way that you get entered in this drawing is that you do a yoga Periscope, a broadcast on Periscope from your account on any Friday in April. If you do every Friday, you'll get 4 entries. So you can get up to... Let me just quickly look up how many Fridays are in April, just to make sure it's not 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so 4. So you can get up to 4 entries each day. So even if you do multiple broadcasts that day, you're only going to get 1 entry. So I encourage you to do as much as you want. And the way that you enter is you do the yoga broadcast on any Friday or all Fridays in the month of April. And in your title, put hashtag FemYoga. So that helps me a lot out because it helps get my brand out there and it helps me to spread the word about my business and what I'm passionate about. And hopefully you've benefited from the past few months of free live yoga scopes, which I intend to keep doing, but my Fem Yoga business needs to keep going in order to justify all the time that we spend on here together. So please use the hashtag FemYoga in your broadcasts on the Fridays in April. Do yoga broadcasts. Get out there. Put yourself out there. I will come support you. And, oh, you added me on Facebook. Awesome. That sounds good. Yes, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I am 26. So that's one announcement, Fem Yoga Fridays throughout the month of April. Starting today, today is the first day, so nobody's been entered to win it yet. So you still have plenty of time. And the second announcement is that today is day 1 of our 30-day forearm stand challenge. For those of you who have a strong yoga practice, you've been practicing for a few years, and you're working on your forearm stand, or you have a forearm stand practice, I invite you to join me every day. Try a forearm stand. If you want to put it up on Instagram or put it up on Periscope. There's no prizes for that one, but I love to have you guys join me for things like that. Do I have assignments? Do your yoga broadcast and use the hashtag FemYoga in your title. That is your assignment. How's that? I'm just going to catch up on comments and then I'm going to go. What is an appropriate place to do yoga? Personally, I feel like you can do yoga anywhere. Anywhere. Except maybe like while driving. Yes, Dee, let me know if you want to jump on a Zoom call and if you have any questions, if you need any help, or if you want to do like a Google Hangouts, or if you want to test one and you don't want to broadcast it to the public. If you're just testing, you can do just a private broadcast to me. So let me know if any of that stuff sounds good to you. Tomorrow night, but today's Friday. Russian. You also want to yoga. Okay, Tiburonov. You can yoga. All right. Hip hip Cheerios. Cheerio chop. Lad. Cheerio lad. Hi Suvendo. Cool. Yeah, D has a really cool accent too. Everybody follow D. He does really cool martial arts scopes that help us all to learn to defend ourselves. What was the first one? Hi. Okay, let's go. We're done. We're going to go get Danique later on, and we're going to get some work done today. So get it done, grind it out, do your Fem Yoga broadcast. I would love to see you guys doing yoga. Whether you think you're good or not, it doesn't matter. It could be a one-pose broadcast. So it's just to get you guys broadcasting, get you guys doing your yoga, and try to spread the word about Fem Yoga and what we're doing here. It's all about positivity. It's all about self-confidence, self-responsibility, and independence. And so much more. All right. Love y'all. Have a great day. This has been A Moment in Time with Taylor, and I hope to see you back either later today or tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. New York time for our everyday yoga broadcast. Bye, Mac. Bye, Dee. Bye, Effective Support.